Can we proceed? Honorable members, it's been reported that quorum does exist for us to commence business. Without further ado, it's now so decided. Honorable members of Parliament, dear colleagues, the agenda of plenary sittings today, Wednesday, 17th of July 2024, is devoted for presentation of country reports of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Benin Republic, and Guinea-Bissau. Without further ado, I now give the floor to the delegation of these above three mentioned countries to present the report. Now we now call the delegation from Sierra Leone to take the podium.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I'm here to present our reports from Sierra Leone. And the delegation are as follows. Veronica Sise, Honorable Shaka Sama, Honorable Abdukargo, Honorable Sir Emerson Lamina, and Honorable Mabinti Fona. Mr. Speaker, Honorable members, I have a small correction to make. We are expecting Madam Speaker to preside. That was why you can see Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, please, I'm asking you, if you come across anything that has to do with Madam, please bear with us and just correct it to be Mr. Speaker. Thank you very much for your understanding. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm humbled to bring you greetings from the government and the people of the Republic of Sierra Leone, and to congratulate Her Excellency on her historic elevation to the office of the Speaker. And we are proud of her that she is the first woman to hold this position in the regional parliament. We must say congratulations to her in absentia. I would like to register our delegation's profound gratitude and appreciation for your exemplary leadership and the unwavering support we continue to receive from our colleagues and the staff of this parliament. Madam Speaker, honorable members, this report will cover the following thematic areas: the political situation, the security situation, human rights situation, the socio-economic situation, the health situation, environment and climate change, the status of implementation of Ecowas community test, protocol on community levy, protocol on free movement of persons and goods, the supplementary act on the equality of rights between men and women for sustainable development in the Ecowas region. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the political situation in Sierra Leone. After the 2023 general elections, the government of Sierra Leone and the main opposition party, the All People's Congress Party, have had several engagements in their joint effort to strengthen our democratic institutions and processes. The initial engagements led to the creation of a platform to discuss key issues bordering on the 2023 general elections. The Agreement for National Unity, which was signed by the government of Sierra Leone and the APC in October 2023 led to both parties committing themselves to establish of an inter-party dialogue between the ruling SLPP and the APC and other political parties. The cross-party tripartite committee on electoral system and management bodies was also inaugurated in October 2023 to examine the electoral laws, system, and processes within 6 months. Based on the communique signed by both the ruling SLPP, the main opposition APC, and our international partners, the Tripartite Committee consisted of three-way leadership structure, including government, the APC, and our development partners. The initiative was described as historic and a novelty in our political dispensation, for which His Excellency Dr. Julius Maada Bio and his government received recommendations from our development partners. The committee, which commenced work in January 2024, established 3 subcommittees, with each party nominating 2 members to the following subcommittees: legal, institutional reform, and elections management. After 6 months of the work, the Tripartite Committee submitted its final report to His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio at State House on Monday, 1st July 2024. In the ceremony, which was attended by political parties, civil society organizations, development partners, and the media, the President assured all of his commitment to the implementation of the committee's recommendations. Among the key recommendations were that the Electoral Commission of Sierra Leone publish a full electoral cycle calendar within 12 months of the declaration of a presidential election result, and should publish an update every 6 months. That the Commission should work with the Ministry of Education to include governance and electoral topics in the school and university curriculums. That government should consider further subsidizing the acquisition of national ID cards so that the Electoral Commission does not need resources to issue separate voter identity documents. That the Commission holds consultations with political parties on development of any planned nomination software 8 months before the start of a candidate nomination process, and the Commission should not allow any modifications to the nomination system 2 months before the start of the nomination process. That's sections 43 and 87 of the Constitution be amended to provide a fixed date for holding presidential and parliamentary elections on the last Saturday in March, April, or May in every 5th year. That's section 76(1)(a) of the Constitution, section 43(2)(d) of the Public Elections Act be amended to allow a Sierra Leonean citizen with dual citizenship to be nominated as a member of parliament, subject to residency for 6 months preceding the elections or payment of Sierra Leone local tax, and that independent candidates be nominated for presidential elections through the amendment of section 41B and 42(1) of the Constitution. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the national security situation. Sierra Leone has remained relatively peaceful and politically stable since the general elections in June 2023. The threats of the country's national security are mainly internal, with few external threats. These threats include misuse of social media, encroachment and annexation of Sierra Leone territorial Yenga by the Republic of Guinea, organized crimes such as human trafficking, illegal migration, illegal logging, illegal fishing, illicit mining, armed robbery, cultivation, and trafficking of marijuana, narcotics, and restricted medical drugs, particularly kush. The government continues to implement policies and programs aimed at improving the security and socio-economic development in the country through the security sector, collaboration with ministries, departments, and agencies and other stakeholders to address these threats. These measures adopted include making the early warning and early response mechanism more robust and responsive to existing threats. Declaration of national emergency on drug and substance abuse and the establishment of National Task Force on drug and substance abuse. Sustained raiding on drug, that is kush, joint nationwide coupled with intensified deep searches and inspections at key entry points such as Queen Elizabeth II Key and other crossing points. Improving the intelligence, collection, and response capability of the security sector. Strengthening interagency collaboration. Strengthening the cyber capability of the police. Improving on land and maritime border patrols. Strengthening cooperation and coordination with international partners. Increase community engagement and collaboration. Utilizing the transnational organized crime unit framework and the Seaport Cooperation Project, encountering organized criminal activities, and utilizing the diplomatic option to resolve the contentious issues of encroachment and annexation. In June this year, a joint operation between the Guinea and Sierra Leonean security forces led to the successful arrest of 5 fugitives for their alleged roles in the failed coup of the November 26, 2023. All 5 individuals will be investigated by the law enforcement authorities in Sierra Leone. The government of Sierra Leone extends its gratitude to our Guinean counterparts for their invaluable support in the arrest of these fugitives. Notwithstanding the challenges faced by the nation, the security situation in Sierra Leone remains to be calm, peaceful, and stable, which is a testament to the effective security measures put in place after November 26, 2023 attempted coup. The human rights situation. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, in a bid to further protect the rights of the child, the Parliament of Sierra Leone on Thursday, 20th June 2024, passed into law the bill entitled Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2024. This legislation seeks to prohibit child marriage, provide protection for the victim of child marriage, and to provide for other related matters. It is now an offense for marriage registrars and religious authorities to solemnize a marriage where either party is below the age of 18 years, which is the minimum legal age for marriage in Sierra Leone. This historic move towards safeguarding the rights and future of our children was championed by our beautiful and dynamic First Lady, Dr. Fatima Jabi Bio. Her relentless advocacy and dedication underscores her unwavering commitment to protecting the rights and the future of our children. The bill was signed by His Excellency on the 1st of July 2024 during the launching of We Are Equal. Under the Prohibition of the Child Marriage Act 2024, a person shall not contract marriage with a child, a parent, guardian. Please, I want us to take note of this. I'll repeat it. The Prohibition of the Child Marriage Act 2024. A person shall not contract marriage with a child, a parent, guardian, or person having charge of a child shall not consent for a child to enter into marriage. A person shall not use force, duress, deceit, abandon, torture, or neglect to compel a child to be brought up. be subject to dowry, transaction, or enter into contract of child marriage. A person shall not contract or preside over a child marriage ceremony. A person shall not perform an act in promoting of child marriage. And a person shall not attend a child marriage ceremony. A person who attempts to marry a child, conspires to cause a child marriage, conducts or presides over a child marriage, aids and abates a child marriage, commits an offense, and is liable on conviction to a term of imprisonment for not less than 15 years or to a fine not less than 15 millions, about $2,221 US, or both such imprisonment and fine. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the economic and social situation in Sierra Leone. Over the years, Sierra Leone has been grappling with its economy. In the quest to promote the socio-economic growth of the country, the government secured $800 million in pledges from international development and financial institutions at a high-level Sierra Leonean investment roundtable on renewable energy and food security. Sierra Leone reacted another significant milestone with the approval of $480 million US Challenge Corporation, MCC, a pivotal achievement that shows that the government has consistently continues to improve on the various scores in the MCC scorecard, including significant progress in the areas of gender, good governance, control of corruption, regulatory, and health expenditure, among others. This approval signifies President Bio's commitment to democratic governance, economic and stability, and social progress. The grants provided by MCC will further enhance transformative projects that aim to uplift the nation's socio-economic landscape. Other socio-economic achievements made so far include the approval of $136,000 from Global Fund, launching of the $499 million electricity generation project, the opening of a 20 million plus ultra-modern hospital for children in Lumley, the western part of Freetown, and the signing of the implementation agreement with the Republic of China for the construction of a $50 million modern fish harbor complex at Black Johnson. Health situation. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, Sierra Leone has one of the highest burdens of malaria in the world, which is a leading cause of morbidity, with over 2 million hospital cases per year, 1 million of which are reported among children under 5 years. Sierra Leone has made significant progress in improving important health indicators with a focus of maternal and child health. The Ministry of Health and Sanitation received more than 550 doses of WHO-recommended RTS malaria vaccines in December 2023 to fight against the infection of malaria within the country. The President has encouraged everyone to continue to march forward with determination and compassion in the fight against the killer disease until it is no longer a threat to children in Sierra Leone. In March 2024, the government of Sierra Leone declared a nationwide polio campaign in April. WHO and GPEI partners supported the Ministry of Health and Sanitation to undertake first round of the nationwide vaccine campaign to control the spread of the poliovirus that was detected in environmental samples. The first round covered all 16 districts, reaching 1.7 million children under 5 years. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, environmental and climate change. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, from our previous reports, our country has experienced a series of environmental security issues ranging from deforestation, encroachment on water catchment areas, and pollution of water bodies due to uncontrolled and unregulated mining activities. The pollution of water bodies through illegal mining activities has implications on the health and livelihood of the communities. Through the Environmental Protection Agency, Sierra Leone, the Sierra Leone Coastal Resilience Project was launched in Freetown at Bintumani Hotel. The project will further create a new paradigm in Sierra Leone that will strengthen coastal communities' resilience to climate change through the intervention focused on food and water security. Diversified livelihoods and restoration of ecosystem. The steering committee will also provide strategic oversight and coordination of projects and provide a high-level risk management function by reviewing and providing feedback on performance reports from the project implementation unit, among others. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, status of implementation of community texts and protocols. Out of a total of 54 protocols, Sierra Leone has ratified 42 protocols. There are 12 protocols that are yet to be ratified. The Ecowas National Office is collaborating with government to ensure that the ratification and domestication of the remaining community texts are completed before the end of 2024. Protocol relating to the community levy. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, Sierra Leone is in full compliance with the implementation of all community legal instruments. The Ecowas Commission Community Levy Assessment Mission visited Sierra Leone from the 15th to the 19th May 2023 in order to evaluate the compliance with tenets of community levy protocol implementation by the Republic of Sierra Leone. The mission was very pleased with Sierra Leone's compliance level of the community levy protocol implementation. Kindly be informed that Sierra Leone has no arrears. I repeat, kindly be informed that Sierra Leone has no arrears of ECOWAS community levy and has therefore achieved 100% compliance. Protocol on free movement of persons and goods. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the issue of the ECOWAS biometric identity card has greatly eased the movement of persons and goods across our borders. Hence, Sierra Leone has made remarkable achievements in this direction. The ECOWAS trade liberalization scheme is being implemented. Citizens of the community with valid travel documents can travel to Sierra Leone without a visa and residence there for 90 days. The Supplementary Act on the Equality of Rights between Men and Women for Sustainable Development in the ECOWAS region. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, on the 24th June 2024, the Ministry of Gender and Children's Affairs hosted a validation workshop aiming at refining and finalizing the regulations for the Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act. The Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act, GGWE, Act of 2022, has been described as a groundbreaking law that promotes and protects the rights of women, which marks a significant step towards achieving Sustainable Development Goal 5, gender equality. Status of microeconomic convergence. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, in the area of Sierra Leone's performance in 2023 was weakened. Compared to the previous years, the country missed all 4 primary convergence criteria. With respect to the secondary convergence criteria, the country missed out on the nominal exchange rate, variation but met the criterion of the public debt, GDP. Table as stated. Implementation of the community programs. ECOWAS community programs and projects includes the ECOWAS post-flood recovery assistance to Sierra Leone's 2021-22 flood victims was officially launched in Bonth district on the 15th March 2024. 8 affected districts are set to benefit from the program. The ECOWAS Food and Nutritional Support Program for flood victims was also officially launched on the 18th May 2024 in Tayama town. Sierra Leone has formed a national platform on cross-border cooperation and free movement and migration that is tasked with the responsibility to ensure effective collaboration among the various stakeholders involved in the implementation of the ECOWAS cross-border cooperation support program at border communities. The operations of the ECOWAS national platform in cross-border cooperation and free movement and migration was launched on the 2nd of May 2024 in the support of the ECOWAS cross-border cooperation support program 2023 to 2027. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, the interim and final draft report for the Gendema-Bo Waterside Joint Border Post was validated and signed to fast-track the implementation of the Joint Border Post projects. Construction of the ECOWAS Logistics Depot facilities in Lungi is now 99% completed. A high-level delegation from the ECOWAS Commission, including 2 commissioners, were in Sierra Leone from the 4th to the 8th March 2024 for the assessment and provisional acceptance of the project. Construction of the University of Science and Technology in Kono is ongoing. The construction work commenced with funds provided by the government of Sierra Leone, while efforts are being made to access the ECOWAS Bank Investment Development Fund. 32 girls in senior secondary school, vocational training institutions, and universities are beneficiaries of the ECOWAS Scholarship Scheme for Excellent Girls, and over 30 women across the country have benefited from the fistula support. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, as I conclude, I'm just here to add some concerns about what we are facing or what we have faced in these city. We've been enjoying, and initially vehicles were allocated to heads of delegations. But this time, it was not like that. We cannot even move from our hotels to go to town to get some few items, except you have to beg or you wait for the bus. I see that as very uncomfortable for us, especially women. And also, it's unfortunate for them because I doubled also to be the president of the female caucus here. And when they say president, I know it's the highest. And to be a president of women caucus is not for Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone, I was given a brand new Prado Land Cruiser. But here, they gave us a pickup that is there. They said it's there to collect some things, items. Even in my farm, I don't use that pickup to carry my workers. I try to use some modernized ones to carry the pickups. That is the pickup that was given to Sierra Leone. I see it very uncomfortable. So I'm advising the protocol, the admin, and the bureau to see into our problems. As women, we need to be comforted. I know any responsible woman, when he sees a woman standing, the best he can do is to stand for the woman to sit. And even when we queue for food, the women, you have rights, men, you have rights to share the plates to the women so that they can prepare food. So with that, I want you to take note. As far as I'm here from now for 2 years, I need to see my women protected. They should be given the utmost intelligent concerns as how you take them to be your wives, your sisters, or anything that you can think about. So this is my concern. we want cars for the delegations, because not only here, not only in the headquarters, but also in other areas. Because sometimes when we go for the localized or other, we see the others, administrations carrying luxurious cars, whilst we will be sitting in buses. So we want to see the change on that, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, finally, I will end by assuring this House of our delegation's fullest cooperation in our collective effort to move this community from an Ecowas of the nation to an Ecowas of the people. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Obrigado.
Thank you very much, Head of Delegation, of course, and the President of the COFEPA Female Association, Kadi Veronica Sise. We've heard your concerns, you've raised key concerns here. We will take it on board, and I think I serve in this parliament as head of delegation of my country, but I was never been privileged to be given a vehicle. The normal practice is that if you go for a delocalized meeting, they give chairmen vehicles, but we will look into that as management and see how to get you proper answers to this query. Of course, concerns are noted. Thank you very much. Having said that, I now give the floor to Benin Republic, Head of Delegation, to deliver his or her country report. Benin, you have the floor. Thank you.